Hi, it's Dr. Jenny here with Thrive Chiropractic and Functional Health in Branson, Missouri, and I want to wish you a happy HalloThanksMus. If you have never heard that term, it just gives me such a chuckle. I was introduced to that terminology when I first moved to Branson, and we live in a tourist town where people come and see Christmas lights and Christmas shows, and we really do it big around here for Christmas, so we get a lot of people in this area, and we start our Christmas season on November 1st. And so we kind of skip right over the whole harvest Thanksgiving theme. And so I've heard this term coined that refers to the fact that like right around Halloween, it turns into Christmas. So I just want to talk about something a little different. And that is the fact that most people start consuming tons of sugar right around, the Halloween candy. It starts with that. And then it goes right into overeating on Thanksgiving and Christmas cookies and all that. So I don't think it's any coincidence that quote unquote flu season, cold and flu season is around the same time that people just really kick the sugar into high gear. So if you are interested in celebrating all of the good stuff that is these holidays without sabotaging your health, let's talk about it a little bit. And I put a link to a full article on my blog that you can read if you want to get a little more details. I'm just going to kind of gloss over it quickly, but let's start with Thanksgiving or Halloween. I'm sorry, because that's the first holiday we've got going on. And the kids, they want to go trick or treating. There's all these parties. It's just candy and stuff everywhere. And so I let them do that. And what I do is I let them, if they get a big garbage bag full of candy, I let them bring it home and then they pick their 5 favorite things and then we just throw away the rest. Honestly, right in the trash can. They get to feel like they're having the experience and it's fun, but they get to enjoy a little bit of it, but it's some damage control. We just chuck it right in the trash can. Or we've also done things like gone to an event like a trampoline park or done something fun on Halloween and skipped all that candy, candy palooza kind of stuff. But whatever works best for you, that's just a tip that I think works well for us. And then as we move into meeting for Thanksgiving with people and family, and there's always a lot of food, and just realize, first of all, Thanksgiving is pretty inherently healthy. There's just a lot of good protein like turkey or other meats, and then lots of vegetables. And bring your own favorite healthy thing. That does a few things. Number one, you know that you're going to have something healthy that you can enjoy. And then number two, maybe you'll expose somebody else to something healthy that they didn't know they liked. So that's a little tip on Thanksgiving. If you have to have something there that you just really are in love with, just have a few bites of it and be done with it. Savor it, enjoy it, and then move on. Make sure this time of the year that you are keeping up on your workouts, because it's real easy to get overbooked and overcrowded. That falls into the self-care bucket, and you want to make sure that you are taking enough time to take care of the things that keep you healthy and sane and get you where you want to be with your health goals. So that is things like working out and time to make healthy foods and time to get enough sleep. So don't shortchange those things. Some of the other things you can do are go before you're going to an event where there'll be a lot of snacks and goodies, Christmas goodies. Eat something healthy before you go. Make sure that you have some snacks with you if you can't take a full meal or something, so you don't go into an event super hungry and then you just reach for the chips and eat all kinds of stuff that you shouldn't. And then also take a look at emotional eating. Some people, this is, can be a joyful and festive time of the year, but for some people it can also be stressful, and maybe this isn't the best time of the year for you, and there's emotional triggers that cause you to overeat and make bad choices with too much to drink or all that kind of stuff. So just be honest with yourself, like what's going on here? Is this something that I need to get some help for, re-examine, reevaluate? Is this an emotional trigger that's causing me to make unhealthy decisions? And then, last but certainly not least is making sure that you don't just write this whole season off. I see so many people, they have something going on and they don't want to make changes to the way they're eating or go get the help they need during this time because they just write it off as, oh, this is just a terrible time of the year to start exercising. Or no, it's not. It's a great time. You know, every day you are making choices that are making you either healthier or unhealthier. So don't wait 2-3 months from now to get help for something. Get the help you need so that you don't do yourself a bigger hole. So anyway, I hope that that was just some good tips and tricks you can use to sail through this fun time of the year in even better health than you started with it. So thanks for listening and have a great day.